What's going on, guys? And it's been a little bit since I made a video. This is either the first or this is the second video that I will be making a video talking about my 5-year anniversary on YouTube. It's kind of crazy how I've been here on YouTube for so long in YouTube years. But of course, as you saw by the title, we're doing something I love to do, videos I love to do, manga collection. And if you were on the channel recently, you might think, oh, what about that, like, shorter manga collection video we did? Well, I don't really count that one because, I sold several stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. Like, I'm missing several volumes. But, and also I unlisted it just because it's from an old TikTok of mine, and it's not active anymore, so I just decided I need to delete the video, and not delete the video entirely, it's just unlisted here on YouTube. I just want to do an update in manga collection, so I'm gonna get into it. Okay, first of all, I organized my manga alphabetically, so B, D, F, H, and then M, except for some exceptions. The Zelda manga is a Z. I just realized I should probably have it here. I'm gonna change that later, but starting from the first shelf, I also have to put things behind because I ran out of storage. There's a lot behind things, but first we have Bleach 3-in-1. The camera's going blue for some reason every time I move it down. We have Bleach 3-in-1, then we have Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, 1 through 16, and then we have 3, 4, 5, 9, and then a cool hollow prismatic, I don't know, Dragon Ball card. It's really warped, so I guess not that warped, but it's not condition either. And then behind here, Dragon Ball Super Volume, and then a Volume made in Dragon Ball Z. I need to return these. At this point, it's gonna be 3 years since I've owned these. I really need to return these. And then we have Demon Slayer. We have volumes 1 through 23, and the anime is only up to, here, volume 11. It will start at volume 11, no, volume 12, and then we'll go to 15 or 14, I don't know. My copy of 11, or 12, actually, has the plastic glossy off. I had to tear it off because it was just ripping off entirely. And then, as you can see, most of my manga is light or gray, and then volume, I think it's 20 is yellowed here. And then we have some additional volumes, like we have the special prequel volume written by a different artist, and then a literal novel written by somebody different. And then it's just all Demon Slayer, nothing behind it. You have Death Note Black Edition, and if you see anything like in the books, it's not like a ripped page or anything, or it's a bookmark. Death Note Black Edition Volume 1. I want to get all of them soon. Then we have Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal editions, which is like 2.5 volumes. Let me fix this. Okay, so I'm gonna fix. Then we have Full Metal editions, basically just hardcover, like volumes that have 2 more chapters, so it's like 2.5. Well, it's 1.5 volumes. These are really good if you're gonna get it. If you're gonna read Full Metal Alchemist, you want to try it out. You want to read the manga, just get these. They're finished. There's more content. They have colored pages. And overall, they're better than the original volumes, and they're easier to find. Like, I've only found these in like maybe one 3-in-1 or like a volume of Full Metal Alchemist. For the first one, I've only found these in stores or on Amazon. And we have Haikyuu. I want to finish all of Haikyuu, like on all the volumes. But there's 40 of them. Like, it took me almost a year just to complete 23 of these. More than a year, actually. It took me like, I don't know, 8 months, like 8 months to a year to get all of these. It take me so much time just to get all of Haikyuu. And one volume of Hunter x Hunter, same story, but Hunter x Hunter, also known as hiatus X hiatus. And hiatus basically just means we're taking a break, like a long break. That's basically Hunter x Hunter. It's always on break. The author just like doesn't. He's back now, but it's so inconsistent. I don't want to collect and then get to the point where I just have to start reading digitally or wait months to get a volume. And then My Hero Academia. If you know from the last collection, I had the Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z Vizbigs, and there's just now this big empty space, and that's making me want to collect more My Hero Academia, just so I can fill this space. Because it's really annoying me just to have this space in between. So I have 1 through 18. I've read up to 17. It was good from like 1 to like 11. After 11, when, spoiler alert, even though you probably have already read My Hero Academia, or you've, wait, do I still have bookmark it there? No, I don't. But, spoiler alert, hopefully you've read My Hero Academia by now. I don't know how you wouldn't, or watched the anime. After volume 11, after My Hero, after All Might, just retired and lost his powers, it just got so boring. Volume 11, having beautiful cover art, boring. 13, 14, practically killed my interest. 15 was also really bad. 16 was okay, and then 17 I really stopped reading. It was boring. I hope it gets better later on. And so now we're gonna move on to the next show. So now for the third show, we have practically some of the big shonen. So we have we have Naruto volumes 1 through 27, which is all of part 1 practically. So fun story practically. The reason why all these are yellow, except for this one, it's not so yellow. But the reason why these are so, like, they look like they haven't been used is because they aren't used. I got these new, and then I was like, okay, this is kind of expensive. I'm just gonna buy the volumes used. Some of these are a lot more expensive used. Some of these aren't. A lot of these were cheap, a lot of these weren't. And then in the back is just pull We have Naruto volumes 30, 31, and 33. No 32. And no 32, no 20, 28, and 29. And then the rest of the series. And then we have One Punch Man volumes 1 and 2. And then One Piece Romance Dawn, which is it's just a pilot chapter in One Piece. And then One Piece.
One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Can we get much higher? So high.
But the One Piece East Blue Saga, which is 1 through 11, and then One Piece Brook Works, which is 12 through, and then I have to go to the bottom shelf. It was the second bottom shelf, maybe a bit bottom in terms of manga. 12 through 23. That's all Brook Works. And I have some Skype stuff I have 24, 25, I am missing all of Skype and the rest of the series. I can't wait until I get to the part where he says the iconic line about the One Piece. The One Piece is real. And then we have my second volume of manga ever. And one of my favorites, actually. Pokemon Adventures. Now, Pokemon Adventures is one of my favorites. Mainly due to nostalgia. Like, comparatively, it's not better than One Piece in world building. It's not as good as Naruto in action. It's definitely not the best manga ever made. You can say it's Berserk, but I haven't read Berserk, so I can't really say anything about that. So it's mainly kind of nostalgia. I stopped reading it free. I haven't read much of 4, and these are the collector's editions. Once I get them all out, I probably will reread the whole thing up to the end. Then we have Spy Family. I really like Spy Family. I might read further into the manga if like the anime season 3 comes out in like summer of this year. If not, then I'll just wait and then reread the manga for a review. Shaman King. I stopped reading at the end of volume 9. I have not read volumes 10, 11, and 12. I want to finish all of Shaman King. I want to own all of Shaman King and finish it, but just like, hopefully I can. It's probably easier to own all of it than read all of it. I mean, I did read all of Demon Slayer. So if I can do that, then hopefully I can read these. I got this like a week after it came out. I got this like a couple of days, or maybe the day it came out. I got this literally the next day after it came out. It came out July 3rd. I got this on July 4th. This, like, I tried to get these early. At this point, I just stopped caring. I found it boring. Hopefully, I'll find it better the next time I read it. I just fixed this, just make it better alphabetically, but we have A Silent Voice, which I've watched the movie. The movie is a masterpiece, but I haven't read the manga. It should be super easy to collect, though. There's only 7 volumes, so hopefully I can get A Silent Voice and read it all. Then we have my first volume of manga literally ever. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! The free one. The reason why the pages are black just blacked out, is because they were super yellow, like really yellow, like bees kind of, more like this kind of bad. I think by the time I like blacked out the pages, it was like this kind of color. It's even worse off of camera. So I just had to like use black marker. This wasn't so bad. I just did it because it fit this. This isn't super, it's somewhat yellow, but it's mainly I think lighting. And then we have Zelda. This I need to return. This was meant for my school library. I should return this. Then this is a random volume of Shonen Jump. I got it because I was born in February. So I got it because it was the only February edition, I believe. Or issue. And then there is one of these jump packs you can find at school book fairs. And maybe in the magazine section if you're lucky at a Barnes & Noble. These come with like free Shonen Jump, free trials. And that's kind of what they're worth for. You get free Shonen Jump, free trials, which basically means you can read all of the manga you want. That's Shonen Jump related, so still it's very good. Then we have the Avatar, the Promise comics, and that's kind of it. So you might know that I do a lot of manga collections, but I don't actually do a whole lot of manga reviews or hauls anymore. That's because I've kind of stopped like collecting. I hope I can get back into. That's kind of one of my New Year's things, was to collect more manga. That might sound bad, but it's because I kind of stopped collecting late into this year, and then I practically read everything, and then it's like there's nothing to do, and so I just wound up playing a whole lot of video games. And yeah, I read some novels and stuff, but like those take time, so I just wound up playing a whole lot of video games. So I think, well, I could one, stimulate the economy, as Scott DeWaz says, but also just, well, so I can have things to read, because, I'm kind of tired of replaying Pokemon games and Mario games, or just playing just a whole bunch of online matches of Smash Bros. And then just losing so many times. So, yeah, that's kind of one of my New Year's goals. I don't really have resolutions because it's like, foes, you stop in a week. At least for a goal, it's like, oh, I want to run I want to bike I don't know, 5 kilometers, 5 miles. In total, which 5 miles is kind of a lot. I don't know how much it is. Let's say, let's up it up to 20 miles. I want to ride 20 miles on a bike. That's, measurable. For me, it's oh, I want to have, my entire shelf from, top to bottom full of manga. And that's able to actually be measured. And stuff like that. So you'll probably see more manga reviews from me because I literally have manga to read and not just ones that I read super long ago. And most of my reviews are somewhat scripted. There's somewhat of a general idea on what to say, less of a script. So hopefully I can do more of that. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Oh, yeah, and also we'll hopefully, I forgot to say this, but also another reason why I don't make anime reviews anymore, or just manga reviews in general anymore, I hate editing. I really hate editing so much. But I have to learn editing, so hopefully I can become a better editor. And my measurable way is to upload more videos, have, you know, actual content in them, instead of just, well, uploading a random video that's super unscripted. And this is unscripted. This is just my actual thoughts, and I will be talking also, an unscripted moment, when I talk about my 5th year anniversary on YouTube. It's gonna be uploaded on July 5th, not July 5th, January 5th or January. No, I probably shouldn't upload on that day. Maybe either January 5th or January 7th or 4th, but I don't know. And this video will probably be uploaded on the 3rd, so yeah. See you on the next video. Bye.